Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to introduce a new format where I explain Hell Let Loose and everything about it in the shortest time possible. So what is Hell Let Loose? It is, for me at least after playing CSGO, Battlefield, Call of Duty and Squad, the best FPS out there. It's a 50v50 hardcore shooter set in the Second World War. It is more strategic and demanding than Call of Duty and Battlefield, but not as realistic like milsims like Squad and Arma. You can command, play sniper, drive and shoot tanks, support your team with structures or play regular infantry to destroy the enemy team. The best thing about Hell Let Loose is that it is for everyone. You can be a great shooter and explore the competitive scene where we hold tournaments all over the world, online of course. If you're not a good shot, no worries, you can command and play a real-time strategy game or play engineer and build structures or build defenses like barbed wire and bunkers. You can play as a tank where you sit with two other crewmates, one as commander, one as gunner and one as a driver. Furthermore, you can play sniper with one of your buddies to flank the enemy team and get their spawn points. Before I forget it, there's also artillery where you can shoot HE, which destroys the enemy team, or shoot smoke charges, which helps your team to attack. Now let's talk about game modes in Hell Let Loose. There is Warfare, Offensive and Skirmish. Warfare is the most played and standard way to play Hell Let Loose. You play over a set time to capture 5 points on the map, which are different every game. The one team who captures all 5 points or has the most points captured when the time runs out wins. Offensive is, as the name suggests, a mode where one team defends and the other tries to take the point one after the other away from the defensive team. Skirmish is a small-scale warfare mode where you still play 50v50 but on a way smaller map with less time than Warfare. There are 18 maps in Hell Let Loose, which have always different capture points, which makes the game unique. The really interesting thing about Hell Let Loose is that you can not jump back into the action in a second like Call of Duty or Battlefield, because every spawn has to be built by your team and can be blocked or taken down by the enemy team. This means you have to rely on your squad leaders and the commander, because only they can build spawns, and there are set timers where you can jump back into the action. For example, if you get killed, you have a death screen for 10 seconds, that is standard, and after that you can spawn by an outpost, which is only for your squad with a maximum 20-second spawn time. And garrisons, which is built by the squad leaders and the commander, where the whole team can spawn with a maximum spawn time of 40 seconds. These are set timers. For example, you can come back from the death screen and there are only 3 seconds for the outpost, so you hop in and in 3 seconds you're back into the action. A regular infantry squad is 6 soldiers, where one has to be the squad leader and the others can choose between 8 different roles with different weapons and perks. A sniper squad is 2 soldiers. One is the spotter, which can build a piece, and one is the sniper with the sniper rifle, as the name suggests. And there is only 2 squads in each team at any given time, so snipers are very rare in Hell Let Loose. Tank crews are 3 soldiers, the gunner who shoots, the supporter or commander who has a 360-degree telescope, and the driver who has a bow machine gun on most tanks. The commander commands the game, as the name suggests, and he plays solo and has a variety of actions he can deploy or activate, like bombing runs, spawn vehicles like tanks and trucks, and reinforce, which helps the team to defend your point. And he can do that with generated fuel, ammunition and manpower, which are generated by nodes, which are built by engineers and can be destroyed by the enemy team, but this is for another day. Before I forget it, there is the artillery as well, which is always in the mid spawn, where you can help your team with HE shells to destroy the enemy and cut paths into the cap, or smoke certain areas of the map that your team can attack. So this is Hell Let Loose explained as fast as I could. I hope to see you on the battlefield and have a fantastic morning, day and evening, and bye bye!